An important question is choosing the right tools, in particular snares, and using them with what we consider to be optimal electrocautery settings. So for EMR, where we're performing submucosal injection and then using snare resection, the key thing is that we want a snare that's relatively stiff. And the purpose of the stiffness is that it helps to grip the tissue. We oftentimes want to get a rim of normal mucosa of at least 1 to a few millimeters around the margin of the lesion. And after we've started the transection and we're moving through the submucosal resection plane, it's fine if we get 1 to a few millimeters of that submucosal tissue so that we sort of move from one side of the lesion to the other. And stiffness helps to grip the tissue so that as you're closing, the snare is not sliding toward the lesion that you have targeted. So stiff is most important. Second thing I think is the size. We want to confine ourselves usually to snares of about 15 to 20 millimeters in size. A lot of times later in the resection, even a smaller snare of around 10 millimeters in size, but one still that is stiff. In terms of the electrocautery settings, the current thinking is that the best thing is to use primarily cutting current and less coagulation current so that we limit the amount of thermal injury. For sessile serrated polyps, we oftentimes can actually take them out with what we call cold resection, no electrocautery at all after injection. For larger adenomas, I still prefer to use electrocautery, but predominantly cutting current.